welcome to my channel. Today we're going to do a reading, check your current energies, also pull some advice as well. Hopefully you're having a good day so far. Let's get started with your shuffling, Leo. Let's see what we have for you for your current energies, Leo. Okay, let's shuffle 2 more times here and then we'll get started with your reading, Leo. Okay, Leo. Ooh, Leo. Right, in the current time being, we have the Ten of Pentacles. So, some of you might be feeling very abundant at this time. Or if you're not feeling abundant, you're really working towards becoming abundant. Like, that seems to be like the main thing going on here for you with this Ten of Pentacles here. Okay? Now, for your biggest challenge is, for a lot of you, it might be starting out or finding some success, right? Because a lot of you have started possibly on some type of journey that's going to bring you abundance. And the biggest challenge is, starting to feel some type of success more frequently. So that's the biggest challenge here that you're having overall. We also have the Seven of Wands, the best that you can do, okay? So 7 of Wands in reverse. So the best that you can do right now is not to be judgmental about yourself, not to, put too much pressure on yourself. I'm not saying, let things slide or, ignore things, right? Don't ignore things. It's more like be easier on yourself. Don't be so harsh on outcomes. Don't be so harsh on yourself overall, right? Be more free-flowing. Like if things go bad, then things go bad for a reason, right? There's a reason for everything. Either for you to learn a lesson or for you to find an even better opportunity with the Seven of Wands in reverse here for the best that you can do. Now we also have your hidden factors here. So 5 of Wands in reverse. So let's clarify this 5 of Wands in reverse. So some of you with this 5 of Wands in reverse, this is something you're not seeing. So this might be a situation where maybe you're expecting to work with other people, but it turns out you're not. You're going to be on your own, doing something on your own. For others of you, you might not want to work with other people, and it might be beneficial for you to work with other people. Okay? Some of you might not want to work with other people because it's kind of complicated. Sometimes it's easier to do things on your own, right? Who can better do your things better than yourself, right? Especially if it's maybe like a business or whatever it might be that's personal to you. It's easier for you to do it than other people to understand your goal, your dream. But for some of you, it might be a good idea to maybe consider cooperating with people. Now, for a lot of you, you might avoid just people in general, competition in general. You don't want to put any mind to it. You don't want to put any. You don't even want to think about competition. You don't even want to think about other people. You're just really focused on your own. But I think there might be some good that comes out of working with other people. Okay, because we have the Page of Cups here. Okay, the Queen of Swords in reverse, the 5 of Wands in reverse here. For others of you, it's also like this energy of possibly not wanting to work too hard on something here. Not wanting something to be too difficult, and like the moment it gets difficult, it's like I don't want to do this, like no longer. Um, but for some of you, this might be saying you might want to push through the work, because it might turn out to be actually, you know, rewarding, right? With this Page of Cups here, right? Because the Page of Cups is rewarding, you know, usually something new, something that brings in some type of positive emotion here. So for a lot of you that are thinking maybe what I want to do is too tough, too competitive, there might be, you know, this energy of, you know, just do it anyways, right? Because it's gonna become a rewarding thing for you, even though there might be a lot of work, you know, that comes with it, right? Now in the past, here we have the Five of Pentacles. You might have had some type of financial struggles. A lot of you might be going through some financial struggles at this time as well. Because with the Five of Pentacles, they're kind of walking towards this situation here, okay, the present moment. So you might, in the past or currently, you still might be going through this here overall. So there might be another factor that you might want to look at as well, right? Considering, you know, if you're looking to, whether you're looking to get back into education, start your own business, whatever it might be, right? These days, pretty much everything requires money, so just being more aware of the expenses that go into whatever you're trying to start, or whatever whatever new path you're looking to go on to is important at this time as well. Now for your future, we have the Tower card here, which I do want to clarify the Tower card. Now with this Tower card, let's throw out one more card here. Now this Tower card can represent a couple of things, right? Now what I was getting from this Tower card, now the Tower could be a situation where there's a foundation that is built, whether it be relationships, it could also be, it could be anything, right? It could be at work, it can be a business, it could be whatever, you know, friendships. There's a situation here in the future that looks like it potentially is going to run into not problems, but into some type of, you know, conflict here, right? With the Tower card. For a lot of you, I feel like there's a situation that needs to break down or needs to, you know, fall apart here, okay? The Tower card represents, you know, a foundation breaking down, you know, because the foundation no longer serves its purpose, no longer can hold this tower any longer. And for a lot of you, this is a situation here that that can be a, you know, it could be a relationship, it could be a partnership, it could be, you know, it could even be a partnership with the company that you have. You know, you might be leaving a job, maybe to start your own type of job or business. This could be leaving a relationship. This could be leaving a friendship, right? So, because we have the Two of Cups here, right? For a lot of you, it might be leaving some type of an offer here that someone makes to you. Some type of business offer. It could be some type of career offer here. We also have the Ace of Swords in reverse here, okay? Now with the Ace of Swords, there might be a lack of clarity in a situation here, okay? Now this could be a situation where you don't have too much clarity, or you yourself don't have too much clarity on how to handle a foundation here that maybe needs to be reestablished, restructured. Here, this could be a relationship, business, it could be a work, job, something like that. And then we also have the Ace of Wands here. This, for a lot of you, this could even be a situation that you no longer want to be in. So this could be, like I said, a job, career, relationship here. I mean, this could honestly be any type of situation that really holds a lot of value in your eyes, and has like a huge impact on your life currently here. But a foundation here that needs to be restructured. With this Ace of Wands, it's like this feeling of not wanting to possibly continue here on a job. It could be a business, it could be a friendship that you're in, something of that nature. With these cards here, it's like not being completely 100% sure, but also, not sure if you're making possibly a right choice or you're doing the right thing at the time, but knowing that you don't want to continue in this direction of this tower, right? You don't want to live in this tower any longer. You need to destroy it in order to create something new here. Okay, so that's what we have for the future here. Now for how you see yourself, we have the Chariot in reverse here. Now with the Chariot in reverse, it's like going in a specific direction here, right? And to me, it feels like the Chariot doesn't know exactly, like they're very excited to go in a specific direction in their mind, but they don't know how to get there, if that makes sense. So they're kind of, maybe taking different routes, and there's always an easier route, but they're not sure exactly how to get there, but they're just ready to move, so they just start on the path, and they're not sure if they're going the right way, but it doesn't matter. I think what matters more is for them to, with the Chariot, is for you to move, right? I just want to move. I just want to get the ball rolling. I don't have a plan yet with the Chariot in reverse, but we're just going, and wherever we go is where we go, right? Even though we don't have the coordinates for the goal we're trying to get to here. I'm gonna pull one card on the Chariot here. Yeah, with the Chariot, you might so I like it. So 8 of Cups, we got the 8 of Cups clarifying the Chariot in reverse, the Hierophant as well, right? So the 8 of Cups, it's like a lot of you are leaving something behind and going towards something better here with you can see the light that she's walking towards. Like she understands that, that bowl that she's walking away from, it's a nice bowl, right? But she knows that there's more out there, right? She wants to have more. She wants to experience more other than this one thing that she's probably experienced for a long time, right? And she's walking towards something new here. And whatever you guys are walking towards, it comes with a lot of enlightenment, a lot of knowledge, right? And you might be in a situation where you feel maybe you don't know everything, but there's a lot to learn, and that's why you're going on this journey, because you're excited to learn, you're excited to experience something new, even though you might not have the sense of direction, right? But what matters to you at this time is that I'm moving and I'm doing something about it. I'm not just staying here. I'm actually doing something about it. Though I might not know exactly where I'm going right now, I know I'm going somewhere other than where I'm at right now. And what also follows this card as well is the Strength card, which I like this, okay? Other attitudes here. There's a lot of mental strength that comes with this card here, okay? Now I like it because it kind of goes with the sentiment of the Chariot in reverse. Because I was getting this energy of guessing, like, though you don't know exactly what direction you're going in, you still go in with a lot of force. It doesn't matter what, where you're going, how you're going to get there, but we're moving though, that's what really matters. And we're going to use the mental force to correct our path if we need to, if we find out that we're not going in the right direction. We're going to use our strength to not give up, to continue going, and focus, right? Focus, right? But also, I mean, yeah, I'm getting this energy of lack of clarity, but at the same time, let's keep pushing. Let's keep going. Let's get the ball rolling. It doesn't matter if and that's all that matters right now, right? That we're getting some energy, in motion here. Hopes and fears, we have the Six of Pentacles here. Let's clarify the Six of Pentacles for you, your hopes and fears. So we have the Strength card in reverse and the Seven of Wands. So we have the Seven of Wands twice, actually. And the funny thing, Seven of Wands twice and the Strength card twice, right? So, and the funny thing about these is that they're actually in the opposite. They came out in opposite form to how they came out here. Okay, so Seven of Wands is upright and it's in reverse here. So the Strength is upright and it's reversed in here. Okay. I think with your biggest fear, I feel like for a lot of you, it's feeling that maybe, even though you have a lot of strength at this time, this is how you genuinely feel. There's also like this possible doubt that maybe it's not the right time, that maybe you don't have like what it takes yet, right? You don't have the mental fortitude, you don't have the strength yet to accomplish, right? This is like a fear, right? And I think it's perfectly natural to have that fear. And the Seven of Wands here. The Seven of Wands really comes down to grit, right? It's like both a mental and a physical type of energy here. Like, do I have what it takes? Do I have what it takes to accomplish what I'm, trying to accomplish here? With the Seven of Wands and the Strength card, right? The fear of not having that. That's basically what it is, right? And there's a difference between a fear and actually having it, right? Because at this time you're in the strength mode. So you actually do have the strength, even though you still have in your mind, in the back of your mind, a bit of doubt, right? A little bit of doubt here. Now your overall outcome, we have the Sun in reverse. Let's clarify this Sun in reverse here. Okay, so Sun in reverse, we have Five of Wands in reverse, Nine of Swords in reverse, and Four of Swords in the upright here. Overall outcome here. For the overall outcome, it's like this energy of, I think right now, a lot of motivation going on here, working on abundance here, but at the same time in the outcome, there's a little bit of fear that kind of comes with this specific reading here, right? And it kind of seeps into the reading as well here. Because your biggest challenge is finding successes, victories along the way on this journey here. I think a lot of times it's easier just to think of an idea and then not take any action, right? And that's what I'm kind of getting here with the Sun in reverse and the Five of Wands The Nine of Swords in reverse. It's like being careful that you're not spending too much time just thinking of ideas and thinking of paths, but actually taking some action, okay? The Sun in reverse, it's like bringing these things that you come up with in your mind, whether it be, I want to go back to school, I want to learn this specific career, bringing those back into fruition, right? Actually making them exist. So if you're looking to get back into school, what's the first step? Learning about what school you want to go to and then applying, right? If you're starting your own business, what's the first thing you probably want to do? Start your business plan, right? So not being afraid of bringing things to light, not allowing yourself it's like not allowing yourself to get stuck, right? Allowing yourself to work through the challenges that you're gonna have throughout this experience. Because if you don't, then it can lead to regret. It can lead to just emotions that we don't want, right? Emotions of that fear that we were talking about earlier, emotions of failure, emotions of the emotions that we don't want to feel, right? Now with this Four of Swords here, to me, this Four of Swords, it's like no matter the outcome, no matter the challenges along the way, continuing to try to maintain a peaceful, strong mind and not being deterred, right? So not being affected emotionally, mentally by the challenges along the way, because there's going to be a lot of challenges. There's no way to sugarcoat that, right? It doesn't matter what you're doing in life. But there's a lot of challenges that come with this. And also allowing yourself to rest as well, right? Rest, take time for yourself. Because with this Ten of Pentacles here, it's like what you're wishing for is huge success, right? This is like if you have goals that are financial, these are goals that are at the top of your list, right? At the top of your list here. So meaning, the ride to get there, it's gonna be a bit bumpy. It's not, it's not gonna be easy. But understanding overall that there's a lot of potential here, okay? There's a lot of potential here. And not to be afraid of challenges, not to be afraid of obstacles. Not to be afraid of the challenges and the obstacles is going to be very important. Okay, because we have here the Five of Wands here, right? We have the Queen of Swords in reverse, the Page of Cups. There's a lot of satisfaction that comes with having obstacles and getting over the obstacles. And the thing is, if you're not willing to push through the obstacles, I think you're going to regret not doing so, because you'll always have this idea that maybe, I couldn't do it But if you continue to push through the obstacles, I think you'll have more peace of mind with this Four of Swords. You know, and at least be able to say, at least I tried, and now I can move on to the next thing, okay? Because if you don't, I think if you don't push through the obstacles, it will lead to this Knight of Swords here. Which is a lot of regret, remorse for not doing it, for not continuing on the path. But if you do it, you know, a lot of emotional satisfaction. You know, you can rest assured that you did everything that you could and there's no regrets. Alright, so I like that. Alright, Leo. So let's pull 2 cards for advice for you. So we have the Hangman, Ten of Swords in reverse, and the Queen of Cups. Okay. So Hangman, being careful of, it kind of goes back to what I was saying earlier, right? You know, sitting in these energies of not doing anything, being careful of that. You know, with the Hangman, spending too much time on just thinking and not doing, okay? With the Ten of Swords, along this path as well, it's very important for you to take breaks, to take rest time as well. Because if you don't, I feel like it could lead to you burning out, to you not wanting to continue on this path. Even though you know this path could bring you a lot of satisfaction, you know, financially, emotionally, it's also a difficult path too, right? And with difficulty, you have to measure, right, yourself and engage, you know, your emotions. Engage your energy so that you don't burn yourself out. So very important there. And it kind of goes back to gauging your emotions, right? Queen of Cups here in reverse. Not allowing your emotions to get to you is important as well, right? So, you know, pausing to see how you're feeling while you're on this path, to understand yourself better, so that your emotions don't stop you from accomplishing your goals, right? Because it's easy to live in fear. It's easy to say, you know, I can't do this and just give up at that moment. The hard thing is to continue on the path and through the obstacles, right? Because a lot of times the biggest obstacle is not other people, but it's ourselves, right? We're the biggest obstacles. It's the things that we tell ourselves that stop us from moving forward. So your advice is to just keep an eye on yourself and how you're feeling along the way, so that you can continue on your path. If you need to readjust, to take some breaks, then you know that, so that you can do that and you can reset and continue on your path. So that's your advice, Leo. Hopefully this helped out. If you're interested in more readings for your sign, make sure to click on the subscribe and the bell button, and I'll see you later. Thank you.